It's Sunday morning and the dread feeling starts creeping in. After lunch, the anxiety installs and you can't stop thinking, oh no, tomorrow I have to go to work again. You can't even enjoy your day because your body tunes in immediately with fight or flight mode that comes every Sunday. I used to work at a hospital. On my first day, the director of human resources looked at all of us and said, if you're looking for happiness in a workplace, this is not a place. And it really wasn't. But I stayed much longer than I'd ever planned to, not because I loved it, because I was scared of what my colleagues would think of me if I left. This feeling was so intense, I just wanted to cry. And sometimes I did, until my body broke. And that's when I understood. If I didn't leave, I was going to end up really sick. Be honest for a second. When was the last time you called it coping, when really it was just not fine? Maybe it was checking your phone again at 2 a.m., telling yourself it's just trouble sleeping. Maybe it was laughing a bit too hard at a joke that wasn't even funny, just to look okay. That little gap between coping and fine is where a lot of us live every day. We chase deadlines, we chase money, we chase people liking us, and we tell ourselves that feeling this tired and stressed is just the price you pay for doing well. But breaking down like this isn't a punishment, it's trying to teach you something. You're not tired today because you didn't try hard enough. You're tired because you've been running fast in the wrong direction. When you spend your whole life trying to fix everything out there, you're like a cat chasing a laser dot on the wall, except you're the one holding the laser. You're tired because you keep chasing a little dot of light you will never catch, because your own hand is the one throwing it. From the day we are born, someone hands us a whiteboard, and it's already full of writing that isn't even ours. Our parents' fears about money, your grandfather's belief that if work doesn't exhaust you, it doesn't count. The fear that there's never enough, so hold on tight, written in the corner before we could even read. Nobody asked if we agreed with any of it. We just soaked it in. And somewhere along the way, we start calling it who I am. We carry that weight every single day, thinking someone else's beliefs are ours. And that whiteboard doesn't just sit quietly in your head, it writes itself onto the people around you too. Let me show you what I mean. I had a neighbor in my building who was cold to me for years, and I gave that coldness right back with a quiet kind of resentment. I used to practice little speeches in my head about how unfair it was, how cold, how closed off. Like saying it enough times would make it more true. It just made it heavier. Then one day I noticed something. He wasn't rude to anyone else in that building. He said good morning to everyone else like it cost him nothing. So the one thing that was different in that whole equation was me. So I made a quiet decision. I just stopped hating him. No conversation, nothing said out loud, no big moment in the stairwell. And slowly, over the next few weeks, he started saying hello to me, softening. He hadn't changed a single thing. I did. There's an old image I keep going back to. I picture it from monk traditions, and I won't pretend I know if it's exactly true. But here it is. A monk standing in front of a huge storm outside the temple doesn't run out to fight the wind or stop the rain with his hands. He closes the heavy wooden window, sits down in silence, and lights one small lamp inside instead. Closing the window means you stop reacting to every bit of noise from outside. The storm out there can touch you once you're sheltered by your own quiet. And here's the part nobody tells you. The moment you stop fighting the weather and just keep your own light on, the clouds outside seem to lose interest. Not because you fought them, because you stopped feeding them your attention. But sometimes, when you finally sit in that silence, you notice the storm didn't come from outside at all. It has a name, and most of the time that name is ego. I don't want to make the ego sound like the villain here, because it isn't one. The ego actually does something important. It shows you what you're not. It's the part of you that first makes you feel separate from other people, and once you feel separate, you start comparing. Sometimes you come out on top, sometimes you feel smaller than someone in your own family. That comparison stings. But it's also how the whole thing starts moving. Without the ego, we would never notice the gap. We would never feel the friction that eventually turns us inward. Everything that happens to us here in this body, on this earth, is a part of that, is here to help us grow past the ego, not by fighting it, but by finally hearing what it's been trying to show us. Where it gets complicated is when the ego stops teaching and starts performing. That's buying things you don't need to impress people you don't even like, the perfect photo, the version of your week you post that has none of the Sunday panic in it, anywhere. The other way is real sharing. Sharing is what a fruit tree does when a branch gets too heavy. It's not trying to be generous, it just can't hold that much fruit and stay standing. No reason behind it, no waiting for a thank you, just having more than you need and letting some of it go. That's the whole difference, really. Here's the thing I want you to remember. You are a magnet and a megaphone, both at the same time. Everything around you right now, the people, what's happening today, the whole feel of your day, got pulled toward you by your thoughts and shaped by the words you keep saying out loud or just in your head. That's the magnet part. Now, here's the megaphone. Your thoughts don't just sit quietly in your head. Every time you think them or you say them out loud, you turn the volume up. Here's the simplest example I've got. You say out loud, "Today's going so badly," and then you keep going, complaining to anyone who listens, and somehow the day finds a way to get even worse. Has that ever happened to you? That's not bad luck. You handed the megaphone your worst sentence, and it played it right back into the room, louder. It works the other way too, and people forget to try this one. The mornings I say out loud, even to an empty kitchen, "Something good is going to happen today," those tend to be the days someone holds a door for me, or an email I was dreading turns out fine. And here's the honest bridge to something bigger, because I know it can sound like a big jump. Everything is inside you, so what you create out there is your own job to own. I'm not asking you to just believe that. I'm asking you to notice it. Next time you catch yourself complaining out loud, watch what today hands you back. Think of every thought you have today like a radio station you're playing, whether you meant to or not. You're always on air. The question isn't, am I sending something out? It's, what am I tuning life into? If someone else does well with money and your first feeling is jealousy or judgment, you just turned your dial to the station that only plays "There's never enough for me." Life doesn't really listen to your words so much as copy the exact song you keep playing and hand that same lack you were judging right back to you. But when you're genuinely happy for someone else's win, your dial flips right then to their station, and you realize good things were playing the whole time. You were just parked on the wrong channel, and whatever you keep playing doesn't come back the same size, it comes back louder. Here's something simple to actually do, not just think about. Tonight, before you go to sleep, sit in real silence for 2 minutes. Just sit, no phone. And the next time, today or tomorrow, you feel a complaint rising in your throat, before it comes out, catch it. Just for 1 second and swap the sentence. instead of "this day is going badly," try "this is temporary and I'm the one holding the megaphone." Write one thing you're actually grateful for today in the comments below. Let's see what happens when a few hundred of us tune into the same station on purpose at the same time. If you remember one thing from this video, let it be this: only share what you want to see grow bigger in your life. So pay attention to what you're actually putting out right now. Want joy? Share it. The moment you hand someone else a spark, you don't lose your own flame. You just made the room brighter, and you're standing in that room too. Everything is inside you, and what you create out there is your own responsibility. So here's your question. Carry it with you starting tomorrow morning. What am I about to put out into the world today? And am I okay with it growing bigger? If something in this landed for you, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and send this to the one person you know who's still arguing with the rain.